We're going to play Restoring the Peace default. Okay, we're going to go for a little bit different approach with our warfare this time round. But before we get to warfare, we need to figure out what we have going on. So we have berries. Ooh, very luscious fields. Where do you want our farmland? Farmland's like all throughout the back here. So if we can build up kind of around this center of it. Around the center looks pretty good to me. Then we can farm everywhere else. Alright, we got our logging camp. We need firewood. Which you want to grab from somewhere else. So let's just do it from over here. Let's snake this down to this part here, I reckon. Because I reckon we can put this as like a through road. Make something happen in here. And the last thing we need is some food. So let's go forager hut. And we can use this back road as potentially our industry kind of little triangle. So if we're using it as the industry triangle, we probably want to have the forager hut pretty close to the berries. Something like that looks perfect. Okay, we need to have a little bit of a market, which let's put that right smack bang in the middle, I reckon. That's way too many plots. We definitely don't need that many, but that's what we're going to do. Now that we have the marketplace and our first initial couple of spots filled out, we can start looking at buildings. Or houses, I should say. Now, a good trick to do is go 2 across and just far enough back to get a home. Or a backyard extension, I should say. And then do the same thing, except now we ride it as far back as we can. Because we can get a huge backyard this way. And yeah, we're not too worried about that guy. Alright, logging camp, put a family in there. We really want to rush to get the approval up and going, so then we can get more people moving in. In order to do that, we need logs to build and to construct new spots. So extend the living space. Oh, we should also get another hitching post. Where are they again? It's around here somewhere. Logistics, there we go. One right there. As soon as that's done, we will... Oh, what got built? Something got built. Oh, this place. Cool. Turned that into a veggie garden real quick. Hitching post is done, so let's buy another ox. Super important for the early game to get things kicking along. Keep going with our houses. Another 2 across, just deep enough to get a home and to double it. We might actually kick it across one more. That's perfect. Because that means that this should be nice and huge. There we go. And that is enough for 8 families. Ooh, woodcutter's lodge is done, so let's put someone in there. Then we just need the forager's hut. A couple of our supplies are getting soaked. It's kind of just is what it is. Our next couple of buildings will be our logistics for our granary and our storehouse, which will keep them nice and opposite the marketplace. There we go. Next thing we need to start looking at is a saw pit. I was hoping to fit one in right here would be real nice, but I guess on the backside of this is fine as well. The granary's up and running. We don't particularly need to store the granary just yet. We can probably put another person on food while it is in season. So once it's out of season, we'll want a hunting camp up this way. Shouldn't have any more homeless people's tents once these are up and running. There we go. We'll expand it straight away. I probably should have built a veggie patch first, but... And we're losing a little bit of berries to the fucking bandits, but can't do much about that. I just want to get this village kicking. Here we go. This looks a bit weird because I haven't actually planted any. It's like a bit of a visual bug. Okay, so we don't have any more homelessness, which is awesome. Which means our approval should start to go up. Which means now that we're not homeless, we need to start looking at other fucking things to do with our progression. Which the next one's going to be a wooden church. So we really want the 20 planks. So the next family that moves in will probably get them going on that. Oh, we also need clothing somewhere, which I'm guessing we can probably turn flax into linen. Sounds pretty good. We could also just get a hunting camp up and running up here. So what are our 3 food sources? Definitely going to be veggies, berries, and wheat, I feel like. Good combination. Okay. Our approval's a little bit too low to grow right now, but that's fine. We can still build out a couple of... I kind of really want that to be a 2-person house. There we go. Turn that into a 1-person. It doesn't look as clean. 2 veggie patches that way or 1 veggie patch that way. Let's go 1 veggie patch that way. Fuck it. Settlement increase, which is nice. We got berries. We are going to be farming, so this will be needed. I think we want sheep. I don't think we want apples. We're not going to be trading a lot. I think it's just berries. I think that makes the most sense for what we got going on. Let's keep it going. Don't really need to expand these ones, but we will. Let's form the militia. So he gave me some spears and some shields, which is really good. Spear militia. There we go. I'm going to drop a family out of there and put it into the hunting camp. This should give us a variance in food, which is exactly what these people want. Kind of want to lean on our wild animals to begin with. Use a tannery to turn that shit into some clothes. Okay, amongst other things, let's just do a little offshoot road. Just trying to make this look somewhat unique. That looks like a decent spot for one of those. Got a band camp. I don't think we can fight it yet because our army's only 10 fucking dudes. So I think we chill out on that. I think we just relax. Hunting posts all full on hides, which is normally when you'd want to transition into making some shit with the tannery, turn them into leather. Not quite there just yet. Really need just one more family to move in would be real nice. We're setting up these small stalls here just with little backyards. These are going to be our artisan places. So we'll have one will end up being a brewery, blacksmith, tailor, fletcher, joiner. A little bit of everything around here, I reckon. So just keep those plots nice and small. Because if you double them up into a plot like this where there's extra housing, that turns both these families into artisans, which we don't need. We only need kind of one of everything. Probably put some more farms along this edge here. Looks like good farming land still. Or we might just extend out and just do more on the back. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Alright, here we go. Forager hut done. Tannery on. That should be clothing, which is good. Hopefully people get pretty psyched about that. There we go. We're getting a bit of a supply going on, which is awesome. 2 level 2 buildings will get us our next development point. We don't particularly need the development point just yet. There we go. We've got our next member moved in. Put them to work straight away on getting some planks so we can get our church. I reckon a beautiful spot for the church would be just up here. Just on the nice hillside here. There we go. Up nice and high. There we go. That should skyrocket the approval once again. Bandits are still pissing me off, but we will get there. Berries are almost back in season, so we'll make sure we transition back to those. Now that the wooden church is up and running, we might want to start looking at getting some fields in place. I do want to focus on getting our fields sorted. Alright, that should cover my barley needs. A farmhouse up here. Right, now that we got that, the next thing we should be looking at is... Ooh. Damn, that's annoying. Alright, we might do one more for our barley. Yep. We'll switch this across to flax. Because if we're looking at flax, we don't have many options. I know it sucks to like trim down what we got, but sometimes you do just kind of get fucked a little bit, you know? Yeah, we shouldn't need that much. Let's just do a little bit bigger plot here because it's a little bit shitter. There we go. The last bit of shit that we need is some wheat, which look at this. We got fucking heaps of space. So let's put in some fucking wheat farms. Continue this road out of town. Specifically, we probably want to try to hook it up to here somehow. Alright, now we can build some wheat farms. Alright, that is all in place. Berries are about to be back in season, so let's work that. We want to be working the granary, we want to be working the storehouse. Oh, we need a windmill. Unless I can repair this one. Beautiful, let's repair that. Let's repair the granary while we're here. It's a large granary, which is sick. So I'll make sure this one doesn't take any crops. We'll need a fuck ton more families moved in before we can start actually working these fields and shit like that. I just wanted to get them set up so I don't encroach on that land. More families moving in, which is awesome. Actually, you know what? Let's start working as a granary. Now that we got the granary, we don't want to have these guys setting up market stalls. So, for instance, this food stall, go on. We want that to be the granary's job. Same. Next worker goes into the storehouse, and then the wood chopper or woodcutter's lodge dude, he doesn't fucking do his thing anymore. Keep getting my shit stolen by the bandits. Pretty annoying, but what can you do? What can you do? Alright, we got way too many planks for right now. We don't need this many, so let's put that guy on the storehouse. Disable the shop from this guy. Beautiful. Upgrade the storehouse, because why not? We'll upgrade the pantry when we need to. Not too fucking pertinent right now. New family moved in. Awesome. Straight onto the berries. Don't really have anything we'd sell just yet, so a trading post seems a little bit early. I think we do want to get one planted anyway for when it is time to start doing shit like that. Let's up the priority of this. We need to get this cracking along. I stalled out a fair bit. We're above 75, which is awesome. That means we start getting around 2 families every month instead of just the 1. Another family. Straight into the forager hut. Make the most of what we got going on. Still got plenty of room for families to move in, so we don't need to worry about that too much just yet. Another family. Straight into the forager's hut. Next couple of families probably want to go into the granary and into the storehouse. The veggie garden people are setting up little shops. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. We want their shops to be the granary. We might want to start looking at a place like this. We want to get the dyer's workshop because we are getting a lot of berries and we can convert them very easily, especially during the winter time when we're looking for stuff for our guys to do. Awesome. Let's upgrade 2 of these to get our next plot point thing. And then once the farmhouse and these other ones start getting built up, then we can start trimming down all these bloody fields. Trading post is up. We'll put someone in that immediately. We don't want him to set up a stall. We do want to sell some shit though. I'm thinking berries. We'll just keep it at, let's go 200. Seems like a good amount. And then eventually we want to make some dyes and we're going to be exporting the dyes. Pretty much all of them at the moment until we get something a little bit better. Still got 6 more families spaces, so we don't need to worry about building any plots just yet. Do need more veggies. Granary can have an extra guy. Bandit camp is sighted, that's okay. You know what? Let's rally the troops. Where in the fuck was that bandit camp? There's 2 right next to us. So let's get into it. Let's get our lads out and about. Okay, let's stand our ground. And then once we clash, push forward. Beautiful. Settlement level increase. Let's pause it real quick and let's work on this. So we're about to start farming, so I think heavy plow makes a lot of sense. And we got the piece of land. Let's send that to my town for now. Let's get my town off to a good start and let's get going over here. Alright, we do have that extra family. Let's put them in the storehouse. Can't actually see any enemy units, so we might just be able to take the camp and bugger off. There we go. We'll send that to our town as well. We'll head back home. We can run it in. The sooner we get there, the sooner we can bugger off and disband. There we go. Alright, let's put one in the dyer's shop because we can start selling some dyes. Next family, we're going to put in the stonecutter's lodge. We do want to start building some more houses. Another family, let's get a little bit of stone. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's get some fucking veggie gardens going. More families, which is good. More people building. Keep building away. Don't want to run out of space. We got 18 and we got soon to be 23 allowable spots. I mean, probably fuck off the stone now. Get off the stone. Let's... Still waiting on our farmhouse to be built. Let's just leave dudes without a job so they can build. A manor would be super cool. Let's put that down. Yeah, right as we enter town, I reckon. On the high ground. Looks beautiful. Veggie garden's up, that's up, that's up. More plots everywhere. There we go, we got plenty of space for people now. We can start taxing people, we've got plenty of unassigned families, so as soon as the farmhouse is done, we add the ploughing station. We build a bloody hitching post. Where the fuck would I find that? Here we go. Crack probably 2 of those in, because we'll need a bit of them. The windmill, not sure how effective this one is, but... As soon as that farmhouse is done, we can start throwing people in. Let's just finish off the stone so that the stone cutters camp's fucking out of the way. It just looks ugly. Alright, it's now winter, so our berries are gone. Let's get rid of everyone out of the forager hut. Which means we just have 8 spare people doing kinda bugger all. Alright, so what we can do is we can potentially upgrade a couple of these. We do need to figure out, is there somebody living in here? There is. Okay, we'll make this one the brewery. Because we want to build a tavern. I think this little... where's a good spot for the tavern? This seems like a residential area eventually. Ah, fuck it. Opposite the market. Let's go right there. And then we'll also need a malt house to really, you know, convert everything that we're doing. So let's put the malt house back here somewhere. Yeah, bloody. That'll do. Alright, so we're going to get a brewery, which is awesome. This place probably needs to be a tailor shop as well, because we can start turning shit into flax. Probably start getting war bows to develop our army. Okay, let's upgrade this place. We got our retinue because this got completed. Can we build a garrison tower? Not just yet, we need some planks and some timber, but we will get there. 25 out of 28 families, so we need to start putting in more residential. We can probably just crack in a bit along here, I'd reckon. Just make it double up. I like big plots. There we go. And we'll just expand on them. Should be right for veggies, I reckon, once these start coming to fruition. We need to build more veggie plots we can. It's not that difficult of a job. Stone's almost all gone, which is beautiful. The planks are getting demolished by the Fletcher's shop. That's fine though. I think now that we have the manor up and running, we have our church good to go, our approval is through the fucking roof. I think it is just about time to call it a day on this episode. We have our farmhouse, so let's start putting some fucking dudes around. So we got 4 dudes in the thing. Let's add a oxen to it as well, because we should have a hitching post where we can buy another one. Definitely going to upgrade that hitching post. And yeah, we're just going to call that a day. We're going to start farming in the next episode. All our buildings are coming up, and that is when we're going to get into killing these fucking bandits. Anyway, hope you had a really nice time. Just having a quick look around my little market here. Looks like they're all happy with what they've got going on. bustling town centre. Anyway, I'll see you next episode. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.